What do you need to know about Labradorite? Today, we're going to have an overview on Labradorite stones and answer your top 5 questions about Labradorite. My name is Sheila Satin, and I'm the co-owner here along with my sister Lisa at the Satin Crystals boutique. So let's learn about Labradorite. What is Labradorite? Labradorite is a feldspar mineral like Moonstone and Masonite, but it has a special feature called Labradorescence. So this is light reflecting within the crystal structure, and it's causing this iridescent flash that you can see here on the surface of the stone. The Labradorescence comes in a rainbow of colors. It could be blue like this, it could be green, it could be yellow, and everything in between. However, not all Labradorite has Labradorescence. As you can see on the back of this piece, it's pretty dull gray. But for us crystal healers and gem collectors, we are always looking out for the Labradorescence. The top 5 questions we are going to answer about Labradorite today are: what are the metaphysical properties of Labradorite? How do you use Labradorite in crystal healing? What is Spectralite? How do you tell fake from real Labradorite? And is Labradorite the same as Moonstone? What are the metaphysical properties of Labradorite? Labradorite is known as a very metaphysical stone. It is also known as a stone of transformation. It helps you to open your mind, focus, and be motivated. It also loosens your imagination, so it's easy for you to visualize and manifest. And it is also a great one for the third eye chakra, where you can strengthen your intuition, your trust in your higher self, and the spiritual realm. To distinguish Labradorite from other spiritual stones, think of it as your unwavering cheerleader for your psychic goals. It is there always to remind you that there is a whole world of possibilities beyond your physical realm. How do you use Labradorite in crystal healing? So besides placing it for beauty and aesthetics and design in your space, you can use Labradorite in a variety of ways in your healing practice. I'm just going to tell you 5 ways here, and then you can find even more ideas at our Satin Crystals Labradorite meanings article. First of all, you can wear Labradorite jewelry whenever you're going through change and new beginnings. You can use a Labradorite sphere. For new moon rituals, Labradorite has a very strong connection with new moon energy. You can also use Labradorite, place it at the third eye chakra to help strengthen your intuition. Use a Labradorite pyramid, place it on your desk or place of work to keep you motivated. And lastly, you can gift Labradorite hearts to loved ones to spread the light in the world. What is Spectrolite? So Spectrolite is a Labradorite with extraordinary Labradorescence. It's kind of like the colors of a peacock's feathers, where it dazzles you with a spectrum of colors. So as you can see here, you'll find all sorts of Labradorescence, from green to purple to red to yellow, purple being the most coveted of the colors. And originally, Spectralite was only referred to the pieces from Finland, but today, if they have a range of colors, you'll find in the gem market that they are also called Spectralite. How do you tell if your Labradorite is real or fake? Here are some tips to tell if you have real Labradorite in your hands. First of all, you want to make sure that your Labradorite has the veins, the craters, the dips, the organic impurities as they call them, because this is actually what creates the Labradorescence that we are all looking for. If your piece does have Labradorescence, then it will move as you move the stone depending on the angle of the light. So if you have a fake or a dyed Labradorite, it will not move the colors. Another thing that a lot of the Labradorite pieces will show are these natural black veins. The veins should always be black. If they are colored or you see splotchy patches of color along the stone, you will know that it is dyed. Also, as we said, if you have a piece of Spectralite, it should show a whole spectrum of colors, and the price tag should match. So these are more rare pieces. Also, Labradorite is a 6 to a 6.5 on the Mohs scale of hardness. So if you have an object that is harder than a 6.5, it should be able to scratch Labradorite. If you have an object that is softer than a 6 on the Mohs scale of hardness, then it will not be able to scratch Labradorite. Are Labradorite and Moonstone the same? While they're both from the feldspar family, Labradorite and Moonstone are not the same. Labradorite is a plagioclase and a calcium-sodium feldspar, and it can come in a rainbow of colors caused by the reflections within the crystal's twinning planes. The Moonstone is a orthoclase and a potassium sodium feldspar, and it can only show an iridescence of blue or white, and this is caused by the albite inclusions within the stone. An interesting and little known fact is that rainbow moonstone is actually a labradorite. So if this moonstone here had an iridescence of all colors, of rainbow colors, that would make it a rainbow labradorite. So those are the answers to your top 5 questions on Labradorite. Now, are you somebody who could benefit from Labradorite's energies? If you can relate to any of these statements, then Labradorite is for you. If you are drawn to Labradorite's flashy colors, if you are looking for a third eye chakra stone to open up your intuition, if you are searching for a metaphysical protection stone during your journeys, if you need a kick of motivation and so that you can focus on your big picture and your spiritual self, if you are looking to relax your mind, to open up your imagination and to let the manifestation flow, or if you are drawn to art, to magic, and to mystery, Labradorite can benefit you. If you have any Labradorite stories or comments or questions, feel free to post them below. You can also find us as Satin Crystals anytime. While you're at Satin Crystals, don't forget to join the VIP club for gem-worthy news and crystal healing updates throughout the year. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel here. As always, thank you for your positive energy at Satin Crystals, and thank you for spreading the light throughout the world.